What's up, everyone? It's Edward from Barstarzz, and I'm here with SpideyWho. And today we'll be going over the best advice for a female to get started with calisthenics. So we're going to be getting from SpideyWho's personal experience. So how did you get started with calisthenics?
I started back in 2014. Reason why I started, it wasn't really to get in shape or anything like that. I know females usually always start because they want to have like butt or a slimmer waist. I started simply because I ran to the train to catch my train to go to work, and I felt like I was so out of breath. And I'm someone who's not really overweight, and I felt like I was just going to die while I was on the train. So I decided that day at work to start eating healthy and to start exercising the very next day. I started at home, and then I decided that I couldn't do it by myself. A lot of times you do need motivation to start. So I asked someone to train me. At first I began paying that person. It was a person who was involved in calisthenics industry. So I asked him to train me, and he began to train me, and we started with a lot of basic workouts. I couldn't do a push-up, I couldn't do a pull-up, I couldn't even hang from a bar, I couldn't do anything. So we just started with normal cardio, a lot of static holds, a lot of negatives. So that's basically how it started.
How many years ago was this?
This was 2 years, well, 3 years now, basically. 2017
Is there a reason you particularly chose calisthenics over something else?
Well, it's something easy that you can do. You don't need anything but your body weight. You can use really anything that's at home. You don't really need anything, to be honest. You can just start basically anything with body weight, anything body weight movement that you can use anywhere.
So what are some of the exercises, or could you demonstrate some of the exercises that help you?
Of course I can. The first thing I began with was cardio, so that way I can build my endurance for any other exercise that I would do. The first thing I started with was jump rope. It's the easiest thing that you can start with. I started with 300 jumps, or just do it for a minute straight. So another form of cardio that I started with was also burpees. I started the beginner way, that way I can build myself up for the next step. The first exercise that I started doing to build my strength, in order to build myself to do a pull-up, was just basically just hanging off the bar. Good. Do it for about 10 to 15 seconds when you first start, and then build your time up. So once you get comfortable with hanging, you can start doing negatives. Do a static hold on the top. Hold it for as long as you can. Come down slow. Once you get strong enough to hang from the bar, you can get on top of the bar, try to do a static hold on top. You can use a box to jump up. Try to hold this position as long as possible. Then come down slow. The next exercise is very crucial for calisthenics, is doing dips. You can start doing it on a bench, which is the way that I started. The way that you begin, you can do your legs closer to you here, more like a 90-degree angle. You go down and up, that way it's easier. Once you progress from this position here, you can move your legs further. It becomes a little harder. Another good exercise is to do a push-up. You can start doing what we call a girl push-up, which I don't think it's a girl push-up, it's just a beginner push-up. So basically what you do is you begin with both your knees on the floor. Try to drop all your weight down, keeping your arms together, close to your body. Come up. Once this becomes easy, you can extend one leg. And then eventually, you'll be able to do it this way. Then lastly, since I've taught you guys pretty much most of the basic upper body workouts, of course, us females, we love to do squats. We love to keep our lower body intact. So we can learn how to do squats. Basically, you keep your legs, your feet adjacent to your shoulders. You make sure you don't go over your toes when you come down, so you have to keep a 90-degree angle. Make sure to keep your back straight.
All right, so how many days a week did you train when you got started?
When I first started, I didn't have a job at the time and I had a lot of time in my hands. So I worked out 6 days out the week and probably like 2 to 3 hours just because I wanted to progress very fast. So I was trying to like skip steps and just like overworking myself. But if you're someone who goes to school or is working or has kids, you can definitely find time to do it at home on your lunch break. You can take 20 to 30 minutes to just do a little small workout. It doesn't really take that much. You just have to really want it. So 3 to 4 days out of the week is fine.
All right, well, thank you for your input. I'm sure you're gonna help a lot of ladies out there.
Well, good luck.
If you're interested in following SpideyWho, you can check out the description below. Train hard, ladies. Peace.